Hi friends, this is Bharat. Today we are going to see part 1 of circuit breaking in microservices. This video is an extract from the book Release It, which explains the design and deployment of production ready software. I urge you to go through this book when you design your system. While in this video, I cover an essential topic and go over theory, and in next video we will practically implement it. Let's get started. Circuit breaking is a software design pattern which prevents cascading failures. It makes the system fault tolerant, resilient, and reduce latency if one of the services were to malfunction. It can prevent an application from repeatedly trying to execute a call that's likely will not succeed. The circuit breaking pattern, unlike retry pattern, also enables an application to detect whether the fault has been resolved. If the problem appears to have been fixed, the application can call the function as usual. A circuit breaker acts as a proxy for operations that might fail. It monitors the number of recent failures in the cluster and uses this data to either allow the call to another microservice or return an exception without waiting for a timeout. You are looking at the state diagram of circuit breaker. If you watch closely, you will notice that it is similar to automatically operated electrical switch, which protects an electrical circuit from damage caused by current overload or short circuit. If all the microservices are operational, then the state is closed. But when one of the service is non-functional, then it leads to open state for a while, where according to the configuration, it can try minimum request to enter into half open, and if the request is successful, then it closes the circuit. If not, it enters in open state. I know it is a little too much for you to digest. Let's make it simple with an example. Let's assume we have 4 services involved to make a call successful. Actually, service D has malfunctioned, and if you notice, this error is getting cascaded back to prior services C, B, and A. So instead of making subsequent calls, service A can simply return an error without having to clog the network. The same can be done by B and C while giving some time for service D to recover. So how do you make the architecture more resilient? Instead of returning an error message, the logic can also return a default or a cached response if it is appropriate. This will give significant time for services to recover. Ideally, circuit breaker will be implemented in all the microservices. If a service or a server is not responding, the cluster will spin up a new service and redirect all the requests to it. For simple use cases, you can wrap your service call in a try-catch block and return a default response. This will be applicable for simple use cases. But for complicated use cases, you may want to go for a library. 2 common libraries used are Hystrix in Spring Boot and Poly in .NET Core. We shall see the practical implementation of Poly in part 2 of the series. If you want more videos like this, or if you have any questions, please add it in the comment section and I will take my best effort to answer them. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Please like, share and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.